I'll start with option A. As mentioned, this is very close to your current district boundaries with slight modifications. So in option A, you'll see here we have in pink your current boundaries, and in brown the proposed option A boundaries. So these follow each other quite closely, except for in a few key areas, which I'll review. So as an overview, option A does keep together 6 new COIs, and then we balanced for population to stay within that plus or minus 5% area, which is where you want to end up with your district deviations. For any members of the public who are new to this process, these black labels are district labels, so 1A, 2A, and then the number below it, that's the percent above or below the ideal population that the district is currently at. So we want to be within plus or minus 5%. When we end up at the end of this process. So the first change that we made in District 1A, again, I'll just walk through them and then we'll take comments and questions. So the first change we made in this map is between 2 and 1. We put the community of interest Sunol, which we heard about wanting to stay together. Currently it's split. We put Sunol all into District 1A so that it is together. So that's the first change that we made. The second change is here, I'll zoom in to the unincorporated areas. Right now, you'll see Ashland is split by your current district boundary in pink here. And so we moved all of Ashland into District 4A. And so this keeps together a number of the communities of interest that we've heard about. We've heard a lot from this area. Particularly, of course, about keeping Ashland together, keeping it together with Cherryland, with Castro Valley, with Fairview. And so this does respect those comments. The next change that we made, I'll zoom back out and take you over to the Lake Merritt area between 4 and 3. And excuse the flickering of the map. There's quite a lot of data on here, and so it sometimes flickers. And so you'll see here we extended the boundary a little bit for District 5. Currently, it follows Lakeshore Avenue just along the lake, and we moved it out a little bit to keep together the community of interest that we heard about here. I've now turned it on the map in blue. This is the Lake Merritt Neighbors community. So the community wanted to stay together, and so we just extended that boundary in order to do so. The other change that we made along District 5 is to keep together the Glenview neighborhood, which I just turned on here in dark green. So we extended that boundary to keep together this neighborhood submission that we received. So those were the communities of interest that we did keep together, the new ones for this map. Then to finalize the map, we made slight population balancing decisions. So again, this could be an area where you give us feedback to say how to better balance the population between these districts. The first area where we did so, I'll zoom in here, is between 3 and 5. Currently, your boundary is on East 22nd, and we moved it to East 27th. And we also moved this is on Foothill, and we moved it up to Brookdale Avenue. And so that was to balance these population. Again, we're trying to get these percent deviations to be pretty close to 0 and definitely within 5%. The second area where we balanced population for plan option A is between 4 and 3. We moved the section here, excuse the flickering again, everything west of 880 next to the Oakland Airport, we put that into 3. Currently it's in 4, as you'll see by this pink boundary. So just moved some of this area here into 3. So that's the minimalist changes that we made. I'll zoom out just so you can see the whole map one more time. And so this is an option A. Again, this is a starting point. We welcome and we will receive more public comment and feedback and submissions throughout this process. And we will receive direction from the board on if this is an option you want to move forward with after tonight.